Hi everybody, welcome back to Mediocre Whiskey Review. I'm Jill, your host, and today we're opening a Christmas gift for myself. Stick around. Alright, so today we have another special bottle, and this is the last of the special bottles that I have acquired. Last Friday we did the Weller Craft Your Perfect Bourbon, and this week we're doing something else, and I'm a little bit afraid of this one. Sounds stupid, and that's okay, don't care. So let's just get right into it. While I'm grabbing this bottle, go like and subscribe. I'll be here waiting. All right, that's enough time. What we have today is Thomas H. Handy Sazerac Rye. It's Thomas H. Handy Sazerac, but it is a rye whiskey, which is why I'm afraid of it. We all know how I feel about ryes, and like we don't have a great relationship. But I also got this one in the raffle. And I'm excited about it because it is a unique limited edition whiskey. I just don't have good experience with rye whiskey. So I'm hoping that this guy will change my mind. And like I took the paper off once and then I was like, no, I really like the paper on it. But I ripped it when I was putting it back on. So it looks like the paper just has to go. Sad day. But what a beautiful bottle. Can we just admire the bottle for a moment? Yeah, Thomas H. Handy Sazerac Straight Rye Whiskey is what it says. This is the 2022, and it is 130.9 proof. So I have just this regular Buffalo Trace, just because I haven't had anything to drink today, so I'm trying to like prepare my palate. But it's a rye. I don't know if I can. But it's okay. It's okay. I haven't even opened it yet. I looked for a little information about this, and I found some information, but not a lot. The back of the bottle has a plethora of information that is very tiny writing. And it's a story from like day one back there, okay? So we're not gonna read that. I'm not gonna make y'all suffer through that, and I don't want to squint. I don't want to squint and try to read it. So, but it is just an absolutely beautiful bottle. And I will post. I went to Buffalo Trace's website, and they actually have like apparently when you buy one of these, you get a letter with the whiskey telling everything about it, like what floors the barrels were aged in the warehouse, what kind of barrel they used, barrel entry proof. There's tons of information on that, so I'll post those in this video so that you can pause and read and pause for cork pop. That was pleasing. So, I'm gonna pour just a little because I don't trust that I'm going to fall in love with it. Again, the whole rye thing, like, I'm nervous about it, okay? But that's fine. It's okay. It's all fine. What I do know about this, straight rye whiskey, 130.9 proof, and it is aged 6 years and 4 months. And that is, I'm sorry, I just put my hair right into my mouth. But that's the extent of what I found, aside from what's on the back label. And it was nothing like super exciting unless you're really into history and things like that. And I'm just not. It's not my thing. So, we're gonna dive right in. And I am so nervous because it's a rye. But it's okay. We're gonna put that out of my mind, and we're just gonna hope that it's super great. I do know the MSRP on this is $99. Now, when I did look this up, I looked up MSRP, of course, and Google just gives you all kinds of information. Most of it you don't want, but I saw like they show stores where you can buy this at, and man, like I think the cheapest one I saw was $6.50. That you can purchase this, and maybe those are scam sites. I don't know. I don't go to those. I don't care. But holy cow, it's a lot of money for a $99 bottle. All right, let's give her a sniff. Cheers. The nose is not bad. We're gonna just give it a little bit of swirl here to hopefully open up. So I'm getting some Big League Chew, like the powdery bubble gum. Obviously there's some rye spice. So it says straight rye whiskey. I take that to mean that it's a rye whiskey. Maybe, and again, Buffalo Trace doesn't disclose, mash bills and whatever. Maybe it just means that it's a high rye. And please don't come at me for that, because I don't know. I don't know, okay? But what I do know is it doesn't smell like grass, which I get out of a lot of straight, like 100% rye whiskeys. And if someone would like to very politely educate me, that would be great. But again, when it says straight rye, to me, I think that means it's only rye. And maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Whatever. Just let me know. But the nose is not unpleasant. It's there. You can get some spice in there, like some baking spice. Otherwise, it's a pretty solid standard nose on it. Sorry, that's probably loud. We're gonna jump in and we're gonna taste it, and we're not gonna be afraid of it. No more. We're not afraid. So it's definitely got that, like, very prominent rye spice. There was a tiny bit of that grassy note that I've gotten on some other, like, straight rye whiskeys. But it wasn't the dominant note, which I like. That's, like, I like that it's not the dominant note. It was hot. It's 130.9 proof, so I expected that. I tried to warm my palate up, but it didn't work. But the mouth feel itself, the way it felt in my mouth, aside from the little prickly, like, spiciness, it was very, very creamy, very thick. So that's an A+ in its favor right there. We're gonna go sip to you. Okay. So still with the rye spice, not unexpected. So that time I got a little, like a hint of tobacco, but there's cinnamon. I'm getting the cinnamon candy. It's sweet, but it's not caramel sweet, right? Like, it's candy sweet, like the cinnamon candy. It's candy sweet, sugary sweet. I'm surprised right now. Right now I'm surprised, and I'm gonna leave it at that for the moment. We're gonna take a sip of water, and then we're gonna take sip number 3. Sip number 3 is the tell all. By the way, can we admire my my doggy shirt right now, please. Thank you. Sip number 3. Let's see what she gives us. The nose is definitely opened up. It smells much sweeter than it did originally. Okay. All right. Sip 3. I'm excited about this one. All right. So here's where I'm at with it. Obviously, there's still the rice spice. Just that it's every sip it gets more and more faint, and it's that grassy rice spice note. So the fact that it's getting more faint is in my favor. I like that. And the other flavors are kind of coming through a little bit stronger. That sip didn't have as much tobacco as the one prior did, but the cinnamon candy, like Red Hots, that's there, and I love Red Hots. I say that I haven't had any since I was probably 12, but it's fine. That has come together very well. It's opened up very nicely, and for a rye, I'm impressed. I'm kind of surprised. I'm not kind of surprised. I am surprised that rye note didn't just ruin it for me and like turn me off. Some people are super into ryes and some people are super not, and I am in the super not category, but I've been trying to like expand my horizons, I guess. So overall, Mr. Thomas H. Handy Sazerac, I'm a fan. I'm a pretty good fan right now. Raisin. There's a raisin in there. And like, if I want to dig super deep, there's a little bit of dark chocolate, which really complements that raisin because I love chocolate covered raisins. But it's like chocolate covered raisins mixed with Red Hots and just like a couple of strands of grass in there. Nope, I'm pleasantly surprised. Going into this, I had very low expectations of this bottle, and I'm so glad that it turned out good. I think if I open this again in a couple weeks, I would bet that it's opened up even more, and I will probably like it even more. And yeah, so like now I feel like I need to find another rye to compare this to. And I don't know if there's such a thing. I know there's Sazerac rye, they call it Baby Saz or something. I don't own that, and I should probably look for that and get one of those. But so maybe next time that's what I'll do, and we'll give it a comparison, because why not? You guys go out and do something nice for somebody. I hope everybody is having a wonderful December, and I will see you guys next week with hopefully a cool video. I don't know, we'll see. Be nice to each other, go do something nice. I'll see you guys in a week. Cheers.